Let me start off by, number one, thanking the people in the city of Houston for their overwhelming support of all of our officers who were injured on yesterday. Can't say enough for the prayers and the well wishes that have been extended towards them. Let me also thank the responses that we've gotten from all over the country. I can't say enough for the different mayors of many different cities who have either texted or called and expressed their support for the men and women in blue, for the Houston Police Department, for these officers. So I want to thank them for that support. Had a chance to visit with the officers who remain at the hospital. One will be released today if he's not already released, and then had a chance to see the two who are in more serious but stable condition. And let me just tell you, we are so very fortunate to have officers of the quality and caliber chief that we have. They have they are strong. As you know, one of the officers, as you've reported, was shot previously. But came right back to the force and still moving forward, and this time was shot again, and had a chance to visit with him, and quite frankly we just had to kind of just step out of the room because he just wanted to engage. He just has as my mom would say, he has a very strong constitution, okay, a very strong constitution. And even in his situation, working that smile up on his face, wanting to communicate, and when he couldn't talk, got a pad and a pencil and was writing and communicating with us. That tells you the sort of person that we have. Another one that's serious condition, and I'm not calling any names, but someone who had gotten a college degree in another field and was doing some other things, but it wasn't gratifying for him. And then he decided to become a police officer. And as his family has indicated to me, it was like the light went off. And he was once he became a police officer, he found his calling, and he was happy in what he has been doing. And he too has a strong constitution, a strong will, and we wish him well. His mom wanted me to put forth this message, and that is to let the public know how police officers, men and women in blue, how they come and they put forth and they sacrifice themselves every single day. That they go into places not recognizing or realizing what the danger will be, or what sort of danger that they will face, but they do it anyway. His mom wanted for me to say to the general public that these are individuals who serve others, sacrifice for others, sometimes risking their own lives. And she initially, the mom was saying, didn't know whether or not her son should continue to do afterwards, but also recognize like the 200 police officers that we have, that this is a part of their calling. This is what they do. This is the sacrifice that they make, and we should all appreciate and value what they do every single day, every minute of the hour, every hour of the day, because we don't know what would happen when they are called upon to respond to a call, or they're trying to serve a warrant, what sort of responses they will get. So I want us to continue to lift up the family, their spouses, their children, their parents, because it's hard on them as well. And then I cannot say enough for our police officers who have just been there around the clock, and there are police officers literally that have been around the clock. Chief Acevedo, I don't think he has slept, or his command staff, I don't think they have slept at all. So I want to thank them and continue to thank what I believe is the best medical team in the country, Memorial Hermann. Let me just give a shout out to them. because the medical staff from top to bottom, the medical staff has been incredible, incredible. And I will tell you, when yesterday, when I got the call and came here, Chief, we did not know whether or not one or two of them would make it. That was on yesterday, but today their situation still serious but stable, and we are very grateful and thankful because prayer does work. I'm a politician, okay? I'm a public official, but if you allow me to say this, one thing I do know, there is power in prayer. Absolutely. And prayer does work. And I know oftentimes you hear us saying, pray for the officers, pray for those who are injured, but I want you to know yesterday, when they brought one of them here, things did not look good. But they immediately were able to rush the person to surgery, and things got better. And so there is power in prayer. It does work. I want to ask that you continue to pray for each and every one of them for a full recovery, so that they can get back on their feet, get back to what they have been doing, what they have been called to do, and that's continuing to protect the people in this city. So, but let me just say, criminal activity in our city, if you see something, you say something, okay? The best way to keep things of this nature from happening, of course, is on the preventive end. So if you see something, say something. Know your neighbors. If you see something that's happening that's out of the ordinary, or if you see some illegal activity that's taking place, please report it, because all of us have to be a part of protecting the city that we deeply love. And let me say, as I tweeted out on last night, City of Houston has gone through a lot, okay, in the last 2 to 3 years. We've gone through a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak, but let me also say to you, the City of Houston is still standing. The spirit has not been broken, and we are still Houston strong. And if there was anybody if you even doubted it, then I can point you to this hospital, to some officers that are in this hospital that were shot, and they are still standing, representing the strength of our city. And I'm so proud of them, and I'm so proud of the people that live in our city. Okay. Thank you all so much. Again, continue to pray for the officers that remain in the hospital. Thank you all so very much.